Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you. I haven't done a dewy skin look in a while, so I thought I would give it a go. And I also had a few requests to use this trendy shade down here, this greeny duochrome shade from this Tarteist Pro palette. So I thought I'd use that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial, and yeah, let's get into it. So I am starting out with the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Base. So this is a primer, and you'll see that this has a luminous finish on the skin, which is definitely what we're after today. And to get that dewy finish with our foundation, I'm actually going to take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in 220 Natural Beige and mix it in with my favorite rosehip oil. This is the Rosehip Plus rosehip oil. It's Australian certified, organic, cold pressed. What I'm going to do is take a few drops of this and mix it in with this foundation. So I've got the foundation on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to I'll just take one drop because I think I'll need a second application of the foundation. Then I'm just going to mix it in there and then just apply it with my damp beauty sponge. You guys have been watching me for a while, you know that Rosehip Plus is my absolute favorite rosehip oil. It's done wonders for my skin. There are so many uses for rosehip oil, and this is actually one of the hacks I included in my rosehip oil beauty hacks video. I'll leave it linked down below actually if you haven't seen it. This is an amazing way to turn any foundation into a dewy foundation, especially matte foundations if you are after a dewy look. So this foundation, if you have used it, you know that it goes quite matte on the skin, and I already have that dewy finish. And just a bit more for some more coverage on like my redness and my scarring. And blend that down my neck as well. So you can see that the Rosehip Plus oil has given my skin that beautiful dewy finish, and it was so easy to turn a matte foundation into something dewy just by adding that product. Going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one is in light ivory. One time I squirted this and it went in my eye. So I'm just applying that underneath my eyes there to cover up those dark circles. Down my nose, my forehead, and also my chin. Then I'm just going to blend it with my beauty sponge. Now I have found that just really lightly tapping the area just leaves the coverage there because we've already spread out most of the product with the applicator. And then just blend these bits just really lightly. And nothing's going to dry too fast because you do have that dewy finish. Whereas usually with matte products, they just dry so quickly. I just want to use a corrector, so I'm taking the NYX Dark Circle Eraser. I'm just going to pop that on just where those dark circles are, just to make sure that they're nice and covered. Really lightly blend them out. Just taking some of the Rimmel Perfect Match powder. I'm just going to set that under eye. And a little bit down the nose. Forehead, chin. Taking my Stila Stay All Day Concealer in number 9, and I'm just going to cover up some of these blemishes that I've got going on. If I don't set that under eye area, it'll just really crease throughout the day, so I need to make sure that I've set that. And then with a large brush, I'm going to lightly set the rest of my face with the same powder. Then taking some MAC Fix Plus. For my brows, I'm going in with the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I've been loving this, by the way. So I'm just going to fill them in with the light powder first up the front. And then take the darker color towards the tail to finish it off. Really have the mirror so far away I can't see what I'm doing. I love using the MAC 317 for this. It just makes such a nice, clean, crisp line. Then just going in with this Mellow Tinted Brow Gel. Taking my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Setting that lightly. I've had a few requests to actually use this trendy color here in the Tarteist Pro palette, so I think I'm gonna do that today. Something a bit different. I was either gonna go really natural with this skin or super dramatic. And I think I'm going to do super dramatic. I'm going to take Chic and just run that through like my very outer crease on a 228 by Zoeva. Then going in with Indie down the bottom here on a 227 by Zoeva. And I'm just following that crease there, just deepening that up into the outer V. This palette smells so good. Have many of you picked it up? I know for a while like I was obsessed with it, but honestly like I've been using nothing but my ColourPop shadows for a while now. But this palette is really quite nice. I'm just going to try and make this like a little bit more cool toned than usual, but I still need a little bit of warmth there. So I'll just blend that out with this brush. Gonna go in with Fierce, which, I don't know, it's kind of like a grey, maybe like a bit of a purpley kind of colour. A little bit deeper, well, definitely deeper than Indie, but see that grey there? Like, that's so different. Such a different colour, or that I would usually use. I'm just stepping out of my comfort zone with this look, I think. Just keep on packing that on until like you deepen it up. You want to make sure that when your eyes are open you can still see that colour. It helps to like look at a mirror straight on to make sure that you can still see it and that it's even. I'll wet my brush, I think. This has a duochrome finish. I'm going to pop that in the middle of the eye. So dark. I think that looks awesome. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to layer up Indie and then Fierce and see what I think. So going in with Indie, this is a Real Technique shader brush. I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Liner. Really like this. So precise. And I'm going to use that on that lower lash line. And the top as well. The thing is, it wears away so quickly because it's so thin. This is an XO Beauty Eye Definer brush, and see just how it's like so defined at the end. I'm just gonna smudge that into my lower lash line. I need a mirror to do this. Running over it with my shader brush. I'm going to forego liquid liner today. For my lashes today, I'm using the L'Oreal. This is the False Lash Wings Sculpt. Now, I used this in like a first impressions, full face first impressions video not that long ago, and I actually really like it. The only issue is that it's quite wet. So you just have to be kind of careful when putting it on, and I kind of like to try and spread out the product as much as I can. See how they're just like clumping there? And if need, go in with like a basically dry brush from another mascara. So I'm going to take this Models Prefer Cream Contour Palette. Just going to take this shade here. And just contour. Not too much, just the edges. Just gonna take some of this color here, just on my beauty blender, and just make that a bit lighter there. I don't have a cream blush that I'm totally in love with, so I'm just using Milani Luminoso. This one has beautiful shimmer in it. Definitely loving the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. So I'm gonna take that on the high points of my cheeks, like all around those bones there. My nose. Just above my brow. I'm gonna take some on this little sponge, actually. And then just take this shade here from the Sleek Solstice palette and just place that over the top. Also going to place this on the inner corner of my eye there. And my brow bone. So I have no idea how this is going to look, but I have this metallic velour lips in Venice to try out. It just looks like a sparkly lip gloss. Lip really doesn't do anything for me. It just looks like a matte lip gloss with some glitter in it. I like the color of it though. I really like the color. Goes with the eyes really well. Probably like a little bit too safe. And I'm using these House of Lashes Temptress Wispy Lashes. I probably could have gone some more dramatic lashes for this look. These are probably like more daytime. I don't love this lip, so I'm gonna pop some clear gloss over it. My lips are super shiny. I don't like this lip. I don't like this lip at all. I don't like this lip either. Okay, I'm gonna go all basic on you and use this Velvet Matte from Essence in number 23 and Totally Nude Lip Liner by Chi Chi. So this is the finished look. I love how the dewy skin just changes my regular look up so much. So that was so easy, just adding in the rosehip plus rosehip oil. I love this stuff, it's so amazing. I feel like the eyes, like that trendy color just looks magical, like mermaidy. Just the duochrome, I know it looks so weird right now looking at it, but the duochrome just looks so pretty. I'm so glad that I finally used the color, and I think a few of you were a bit unsure of how to use it. Obviously you could probably create a less dramatic look than this, but I feel like I toned it down by not adding the winged liner and not doing full-on falsies. You could definitely make it more dramatic by, you know, deepening that outer V, by adding in that wing liner and more dramatic lashes. Bit of struggle with the lip, but I'm definitely happy with it. This lip color is gorgeous, by the way. And it's funny though that it says that it's matte. Does it say matte? Oh, velvet matte. Feels really nice. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.